If you have ever had a cause to step out of your country, you would have observed that not all passports are the same when it comes to the ease of entry or exit into a foreign land. Take, for example, why can Japanese citizens travel with ease to over 190 countries without a visa or have the option of obtaining visas on arrival, while Nigerians can only do so for just 46 countries, whether for leisure or business? First, let's establish that visa-free simply means passport holders are granted access to their destination country without having to apply for and present a visa upon entry, while visa on arrival requires travelers to present themselves to an immigration desk on arrival in their destination country. This process is normally a formality and nowhere near as time-consuming as the standard pre-travel visa application process. But wait, what exactly determines which passport holders are afforded unhindered access and which passports are not? First, diplomatic treaties and relations. Much like in business, in the world of passports, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Many countries around the world have treaties and agreements in place with each other that allow citizens of their respective countries to travel freely across their borders. The most obvious example here is EU, which lets passport holders have visa-free travel between all of its member states. By virtue of being an EU passport holder, citizens are also granted visa-free or visa on arrival option to many more countries around the world. Another here is trade link. If a country wishes to readily trade with others around the world, it must be willing to open its borders to foreign citizens. After all, it's incredibly difficult to arrange meetings and broker deals if each visit requires a month-long visa application process. A perfect example of this here is Schengen area in Europe, comprising of 26 countries. Schengen allows for free movement, trade and travel across country borders for EU passport holders. It is no coincidence that 7 of the world's top 10 economies all rank within the top 10 strongest passports, affording holders visa-free entry to over 170 countries. Essentially, many countries are willing to allow entry more readily to passport holders of economically strong nations, as the logic follows, rightly or wrongly, that those travelers will contribute to and stimulate the economy in some way when they are in the country, be it through business or tourism. So let's bring it home. Recently, in the released Global Passport Index, Nigeria's passport ranked 95. And in the 2019 Index of Economic Freedom, Nigeria ranked 111 out of 180 countries. So it is only natural for Nigerians to be considered least likely in contributing economically to other countries because of their volume of trade. Political stability is a major factor. Very few of the nations listed at the top of the Passport Index experienced any major civil or political unrest in recent time. A look at the bottom of the list shows just how much of an impact instability at home can have on a citizen's freedom to travel. Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iraq, Somalia, and Syria rank low and their citizens have visa-restricted travels. The strength or weakness of a passport has little to do with the passport holder. It is more about where your country stands in the Committee of Nations, matters entirely out of control of the traveler. So now you know why Japanese, American, or EU citizens can hop and go all over the globe without needing visas, while you may need to apply to go on the same journey.